Hi, my name is Colin Barnett. I'm doing a project on a great idol of mine, a British street artist named Banksy. Normally he's quite elusive on the streets of Britain, but we've been able to actually get him here for an interview. So this is the interview with Banksy.
So, Mr. Banksy, what do you do for a living exactly?
Well, that's kind of a complicated question, you know. As you know, I'm a famous street artist. I go around and tag buildings, usually at night, tagging as the authorities call it, you know. So as far as how I get my money, though, I quite often hold conventions where I actually sell some of my art, some of my better pieces. And since I'm, quite popular in Europe, some of my pieces can go for even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's how I make money.
So, explain some of your art to me.
Well, as far as how I make my art, most of it is I use stencils, which are cut out pieces of paper that I can then spray paint over, so I can get the same picture every time. As far as the ideals of my art, though, I mainly just kind of try and show my political view of the world. A lot of it is anti-authority and anti-government, and trying to kind of make fun of things such as CCTV and military things.
So, what's with the whole anonymous deal you have going on with you?
Well, the thing is that in my line of work, it's quite illegal, really. Even though we think of it as a form of art, other people just think of it as vandalism. So it would be hard for someone as popular as me to reveal their identity, when they're tagging buildings, because they can get in quite a bit of trouble for it.
So, you mentioned earlier as one of your money-making techniques was to hold art conventions. What exactly are those like?
Well, to give you kind of a perspective on what they were like, I'll just explain one of them to you. One of them was in LA. It was called The Elephant in the Room. And what we did is we found an old abandoned warehouse, and we painted up the walls and put a bunch of my artwork up and put it up for sale. And then we actually bought an elephant and painted its entire body with face paint and put it in the middle of the room. Hence the elephant in the room. Kind of a ironic political joke, if you will. So then what we did is we opened it up to the public, allowed people to just come into the warehouse, roam around. We auctioned off all of the art, and interestingly enough, the elephants in the room actually served its purpose because a bunch of animal rights activists came in and gave us a bunch of trouble about it.
Now the footage you're about to see is actual footage of Banksy, who is by far the spiciest street artist in Europe, going around tagging actual buildings in downtown London.
So, some people have said that your work is an example of cowardice, and they said you're nothing but a low-life vandal, and they don't take street artists seriously. How do you respond to this?
Well, some people call it a crime, some people say it's another way to express yourself. I think it's really just all about showing the rest of the world your views on society, I honestly think of myself quite a revolutionary, this is kind of the new rebellious thing to do, and I and a few other people are kind of the first ones to start it off, so I think what I'm doing is kind of revolutionary.
If you want to find out more about Banksy and other cool street artists, watch the other video that I made called Exit Through the Gift Shop. Once again, I'm Colin Barnett. Thank you for watching.